Weijia Zhang joins us now to discuss the White House response to today's Supreme Court decision. Weijia, it would seem as if this is a win for the Biden administration, but fill us in. How is the White House responding?
Errol, it certainly is, because they won't be sued. And we just got a brand new statement, the first one since the ruling was issued, from the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. And I want to read a little bit of it for you. She says the Supreme Court's decision is the right one, and it helps ensure the Biden administration can continue our important work with technology companies to protect the safety and security of the American people after years of extreme and unfounded Republican attacks on public officials who engaged in critical work to keep Americans safe. And the White House goes on to say that going forward, we will not back down from our consistent view that while social media companies make independent decisions about the information they present, those companies have a critical responsibility to take into account the effects that their platforms are having on the American people. And so they are certainly viewing this as a win, Errol, and it allows them to continue doing what they have been, not only U.S. agencies, but the FBI, to flag whenever they see this misinformation on the internet that the White House argues could be detrimental to health and to the security of Americans.
Fascinating topic. Another issue I want to touch base with you on is the southern border. I understand the White House released some new info about the number of border crossings since Biden's executive action, what I think about 3 weeks ago now. What's the latest on that front?
Yeah, you're right, Errol. It was 3 weeks ago that the president used executive authority to essentially restrict asylum if the number of daily border crossings surpassed a certain number. And since that happened, since it went into effect, the Department of Homeland Security is now reporting that the number of illegal border crossings is down by 40%. And so they view this as a significant way to control the flow of migrants at the southern border. Of course, this was a very controversial decision by the Biden administration. A lot of progressives did not believe this was the right move because they say everybody who comes to the port of entry should have the opportunity to seek asylum. And we know that the ACLU is suing the administration for this. But officials here say that it is doing its job, which is to bring those numbers down. And if the daily number of crossings comes down to 1,500 or less, then this will be rolled back. But right now, Errol, that is not the case. So it will continue to be in place to curb these numbers.
And it will certainly be a topic coming up at Thursday's presidential debate. Weijia Zhang, thank you so much. A quick programming note for everyone. You can stream the first presidential debate right here on CBS News 24/7. Coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern on America Decides. The debate, hosted by CNN, begins at 9 p.m. Eastern.